Hello, welcome back to episode 7 of my Minecraft survival series. In this series, I am planning on working to connect the nether portals at the stronghold in my base so I can easily travel between them. I'll also grind a bit to get myself prepared to fight the ender dragon. May not do that this episode, but I also want to work on villagers a little bit more and see what else I want to do. And now we'll get right into it. In the last episode, I'd connected up the stronghold to the nether using a portal. In this episode, I am just going to go out and bridge it. Although I do not have exact words of where it ended up, I'm going to be using a rather weird technique called the stronghold was perfectly north of my base, so I'll just travel straight north in the nether until I find it. Fingers crossed, of course. So, straight that way. Go down to my landing and start bridging. Now, I've created a easy walkway between here and the portal, which I'll probably also adapt to have a portal at the village if I need to go there again. But now I kind of want to start preparing for being an ender dragon, which I might also do this episode. In which case we need a few more levels so we can get some enchants on bows, because we need a bow for that. And also get some better armor. So that'll require a lot of levels, and so I'll get onto that. To get the levels, I'm planning on just trading with villagers, specifically crops that I bone meal, since I have quite a bit of bone meal. So I'll be using some of the villagers that I got from my infinite villager breeder since the last episode to make them into compost farmers and then trade with them. I've got 2 villagers out, that took a lot longer than what I was expecting. Now that I have villagers set up, I do need to make a crop bone mealers so I can get really a lot of crops really quickly so I can trade for some XP and emeralds. So I'll get making that one too. Redstone I'm using to make this crop farm is basically just a redstone clock using observers with a piston switch that turns it on and off, and then a single dispenser that's going to have bone meal. And then the crops go here, there's water back there to keep it fertilized, and then you turn it on, and this will bone meal the stuff. It's pretty easy to make. If you want, you can pause it here to see how it works, and make it yourself. I've used all the bone meal I have, and I did not actually get as much XP or emeralds as I was expecting. Got 27 emeralds, and about 3 more levels, 2 more levels maybe. So it wasn't quite as much as I was expecting. In the future, I'll probably have a pumpkin and melon farm that will make quite a bit automatically, so I don't have to do manual or bone meal farms. Because bone meal is actually kind of hard to get. I need another way to get XP, and I'll work on that and see what I can do. I have come back to the stronghold. I decided against just fully preparing and decided that what I have currently is probably going to be enough. I have a bow that has a decent amount of health, and arrows for it, and a shield to help me. The only problem I might have is my helmet might break, which wouldn't be fun. I have a backup crossbow if I need, and a backup shield. All in all, I think I'm ready. My sword might also die, but here we go, and we will start the dragon fight. Did it! I did it! 3 deaths. Oh yes, XP. This is nice. Yes. This is, as long as I don't die before I get home, I can use this to enchant. Yeah, that's turned out way better than what I was expecting. I was expecting to fall off the edge and then have to call it quits halfway through. Boom. And got the egg too. Oh, yeah, that's that, and now we can go through. While working on enchanter items, I decided that this food would be a good idea to get, so that I can just buy my diamond tools instead of having to make them with diamonds. I can just buy them with emeralds. Because I needed to trade them up to that point, I actually had to buy a few of these, and since currently I can't get any more stuff because I don't have an iron farm, which I'll probably build next episode for that. Actually, yeah, next episode will probably just be farms for villagers trades. Sounds decent. But I'm going to use these axes and to clear up all this area, which I think will go nicely in a time lapse. So anyways, I'll get onto that and see you guys when I come back. While editing the video, I realized that this would be my third time lapse this episode. I was thinking about it, and the first time lapse of me bridging was probably not interesting to watch, but since I enjoy doing something in Minecraft, and frankly, I do not have much else to put into the video, I put it in there. I really want to know what your opinion is on these time lapses. Do you want more of them for some reason? Less of them? More of them with me talking? Less of them like less interesting, like me bridging? Please let me know in the comment section. And while you're scrolling, feel free to click that giant red subscribe button. I've used about an axe and a third now. I've collected this much wood, which is decent, and gotten rid of quite a bit of the turnaround. If you compare this to before, I think it's, before, it's like, the border was like here, and so I pushed about 20 blocks back in all directions-ish, which will just give me a bit more space for future growth, especially for the farm site when I'm doing next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I also managed, between the end of that and me doing my outro, to upgrade my diamond pickaxe, so now I actually have fortune on it, and because of that I'm down quite a bit in levels. But I think I got a lot done during this episode, and actually had quite a bit of fun. I do know that it might not be very fun to watch, so if so, as I said, please leave a comment if you don't want as many time lapses. But this was really fun to make, and I'd really enjoyed it if you guys showed some support, since these videos take me anywhere from 2 hours to 5 hours to make, depending on how long I'm playing versus me getting distracted while editing. So that's much appreciated. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.